What's up, everybody? This be the one they call the brain, so I'm chilling here with Captain Naga.
Hey.
And we're going to start off with a track for you. This one's called Master Mages. It's off the album State of Mind. It's on Bandcamp. Here we go.
Hey, man. Make sure y'all listen to the words, though. The words, though. And vibe out.
Yeah. Yo. Listen to the message that's hidden in the music. I spit bars and measures that venture out the moon's spit. That's why any way you view it, it's therapeutic. To change your whole perspective, come back again and leave and ruin, dream, lose. Picture me hanging from the nooses. I'm suicidal, lead a life like a hermit that's reclusive. Going tribal, distance from society, left the surface for the underworld. I'm rooting for the dark horse, smoking on that Wonder Girl. I gotta have it to eliminate the hate. Wear my pain on my eyes, you can see it on my face. I'm downtrodden, but trust I'm headed for a better skate. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, this place is what you made. Take the red pill and escape, reach heaven in your mind. I'm all 6s and 7s, but what you know about the 9? It's the number of completion, the total planets in our system. Say I'm reaching for the stars, but homie, I never missed them. I'm a master magician, well versed in the ancient tradition. You can find me on the moor with my short premonition. Appear in your mirror like a ghostly apparition. I'm a master magician, learn the craft through years of repetition. Performing ceremonies, rituals, and visions. Yeah, you got it right. Look into my crystal ball and be arisen like the Christ.
Risen like the Christ. I don't know my fate, but for now I roll the dice. No time to act like mice. When you're scared cause the owner's home. See them on their mobile phones cause you feel so alone. That shit I don't condone. But when you put yourself out there, they put it to your dome. I see you more than a mile away. So what you said, I've been playing for it. Trust is a hard thing and you wind up dead for it. There's one that's in my mind. What's the time? It don't matter cause the time is always now. So no time to fucking frown. I'm never looking down. Always climbing up that ladder till I go up in my shit and leave in another dimension. Cause I can't be fixed in. I'm in my higher senses. They want us dead cause we forsake their beds, packed their bags and went on that road. It was cold till we stole the fire from the gods like Prometheus. It's my past, and nigga, I'm leading it.
I'm a master magician, well versed in the ancient tradition. You can find me on the moor with my short premonition. Appear in your mirror like a ghostly apparition. I'm a master magician, learn the craft through years of repetition. Performing ceremonies, rituals, and visions. Yeah, you got it right. Look into my crystal ball and be arisen like the Christ. I'm not normal, got a mind like the ancients. Respect to my ancestors, the only ones I pray with. They say keep the hate split in endless rotation. So that's what I'm doing on a daily basis. I had a brain shift from a crystal grid on my altar. The centerpiece is a chalice full of holy water. Slow it down, I said I'm smoking on that Jimmy Carter presidential kush. Didn't get it off the street, I got it from a farmer.
Did not want to harm her, she was there when I couldn't breathe. Now they cut and I don't bleed. Cause it's never what it seems. People always trying to get in between. I'm misperceived like Halloween. Ancient text, I'm reading it. Can't care if you believe in it. The universe, I'm breathing in. What's your reasoning? I put in too much work. I put my keys in it. And now I'm seeding it. My life, bro, I'm seasoning it.
I'm a master magician, well versed in the ancient tradition. You can find me on the moor with my short premonition. Appear in your mirror like a ghostly apparition. I'm a master magician, learn the craft.
Yeah, man, that brings back some memories right there, boy.
Yo, it really do. It really do. Man, it seemed like just last year, but that was like 4 years ago, 5.
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago,
Dang.
man. So, what I figured we'd do, man, I got a couple questions here for you, you know? I'll ask you
that's
some
my goal.
questions, and then, you know, we can just build organically from there. So, I really want to know how you went from the Vipe to Captain Naga. Explain
Well,
that.
really, man, you don't really get rid of no sides of yourself. Like, I'm still the Vipe all day, every day. I'm still from Philly. Like, the Vipe is really just that go-getter, that, I don't know, that snake. That snake that got the knowledge and just, all right, now I know what to do, so I'm out there doing it. Like, the action part. Captain Naga is like the side of me that was like, all right, I gotta sit back for a while and get some inner peace, some inner knowledge going on, and combine that, or like just slice it up, just slice life up. Sometimes I'm like this, sometimes I'm like that.
I like that, man. It's all about balance, you know?
Yeah.
Life is balance, man. I like that. So what made you become a YouTuber?
Hey, man, I want to say, in my mind it's like psychedelics, but I always forget that I started this channel before then, and I was just trying to get a message out there about like esoteric studies and occult sciences, because I watch YouTube all the time, so like I was looking at other people doing what I could have been doing, so I was like, let's try it out. That's
Facts, man. Facts. You know.
Yeah.
Like, would you say?
And it's a message that just got to get out there, though. Just a message got to get out there.
Exactly. So, like, you could say that what motivated you to start doing the YouTube and everything is like the truth. You know, spreading the truth. To
Yeah.
All right. I like that, man.
And
we're on the
and
same
like when
page.
it's all you talk about, you might as well like put a camera there and like tell some people that would never even like look it up, because somebody else was saying that they probably was saying in some boring way that you'll cut off in like 30 seconds. Like, I like to watch hype things, but I also can pay attention to like the old 70-year-old man, so I can like translate it for the 20-year-olds, the teenagers coming up and all that stuff.
So was it like
at least in my head?
Was it a specific event that happened that like one day you just woke up and you were like, yo, we've been lied to? Like, was it, for me, like, it was 9/11. Like, once I found out about 9/11, like, I just went down a rabbit hole of information, you know? If they're lying to us about that, what else are they lying to us about? The shape of the earth and all this? Like, you know? So what I want to know is what was the major thing that like woke you up?
Man, I would say it started with religion for me. Like growing up in the church, going all the time and everything, and then I just left the church, and I was like, all right, I'm still looking up things, reading books, so just existing. I was just existing. And then just existing without really opinions. Like, I didn't see nothing as really good or bad. I was just like, all right, this is what I'm doing for the moment.
It is what it is,
I was just, I was just able to see both sides of the story for once. Like, what they was always saying, stay away from. I was like, wait, this is not really that bad, or it's not exactly as the elders, so to speak, say things is. So that's when I really woke up to like really trying to find stuff out of my own.
Yeah, it's kind of like with weed, you know? Like, once you start smoking weed and you realize that it's not the devil's weed and all this stuff, you start thinking like, oh, maybe they're lying about some other stuff, you know? So, okay.
And a lot of people, they just don't know. And they don't put themselves out there to get the personal experience. Like, for me, I like personal experience instead of just say what and say who and who said what. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go out and get the experience for myself, and then write up my own message.
Sometimes you gotta experience it twice, you know,
to
really get the full effect, man. Because who knows what your attitude and your vibe the first time you experienced it, or the people you were with. You know, like say like psychedelics, for instance. Like you could have a very bad experience according to like just who you're with. You know, at the time. So try it again. Maybe you'll have a good experience. You know.
Yeah, it's really all about setting. Right, it's really, really about that. And I was lucky because for my mind, I get addicted to things. But when I first got into psychedelics, instead of like going all out and taking like 2 tabs the next week again and all that crazy, well, not crazy stuff, but just dare dogging it, I would like take little tiny doses so that I was able to like handle it a lot more. And then I would just go out in nature, or I would just walk around the city and just see what feelings pop up. And it's a lot of sad things out there. But then you come from a point where you're not mad about it, but you like have a sympathetic vibe. Yeah. So that it don't really affect you, and you can just keep doing what you gotta do.
Right. Man, it's been a long time for me, you know.
I can imagine.
I'm due. I'm past due. You know.
I remember when you was telling me about it a long time ago, and I didn't know what you was talking about. I was like, "What? Stone can do that?" Talking about the head of Jabor. I was like, "Yo."
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like you mentioned, like you have an addictive mind or whatever. Like the psychedelics, they're actually using them now to get people off the opiates and everything like that. Have you heard about that?
Oh, yeah, shrooms, they helped me. Because first I started with LSD. So it was no, like, shrooms I was able to find in Philly. And with LSD is, like, it lets you stay in control. So, like, if you want to do something, still feel good about it. But with shrooms, they, like, kick your ass. They, like, that's why they're teachers. They, like, no, you're going to feel bad that you're even thinking about that right now. So, like, they really do help with addictions. And instead of just making you feel bad and go crazy, they, like, give you this living alternative that, like, comes straight from the universe. And it's like, it's wild. It's wild. Like, you get downloaded with new information. Like, say your body is a computer. Like, we all heard this example. Your body a computer, and you got some viruses going on. You just got to clear out the hard drive and do all that stuff. And with shrooms, it just seemed like it just fix all these wires and reconnect the shit.
That's
it's all good.
That's the thing, man. Because like I feel like it automatically reconnects you with nature and like reality.
Definitely,
it takes you out of like the time construct of I gotta get all this stuff done this week. Like you're not thinking about anything but the present moment, basically, in that state.
Yeah, it's got, everything has its time,
and it's like your heightened state of awareness, like feeling one with creation, it's one of the best feelings there is. But I wanted to ask you, do you think some people say bad trips are the best trips because it's actually teaching you something and showing you something about your life that you need to change? Like it's showing you the virus, like you're talking about. And it's telling you, you gotta deal with this right now. You know?
Yeah. I wouldn't vouch for saying everything's all good, but I see what they mean by saying, because I don't really see them as bad trips, just challenging trips. It was just a challenging thoughts that you knew you was pushing off, and it's like, all right, damn, you gonna make me deal with this right now? Yeah. Right now, it's like, yes, yes. And there's nothing you can do about it, at least for like another 3 hours. But, but when you come out of it, it's like the ultimate therapy. Because it don't even have to last the whole 4 hours. You can like have some troubling times during the come up phase, they say, and like for the next hour. And then after that, once you pull through and like you really just let go and you really have that viewpoint of like, all right, I'm just going to let that go. I probably was wrong or probably did this, but it's cool that I fucked up. And once you move at the euphoria of like being connected with everything, it's like, all right, once you cut off all those fears and all that stuff, you're able to really see what's out there.
That kind of
or
goes
who you
with
are.
my next question was, like, I'm a believer in that, like, you have to go through the darkness in order to get through the light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like,
The dark night of the soul.
the same thing applies with tripping, you know? The only
Mm-hmm.
way that you're gonna get to the light is going through that darkness, man. The only way
Yeah, it is.
spiritually.
Go to that forbidden zone.
Spiritually, too, like, I mean, the most, like, awake people are people that have, like, experienced a lot of trauma and suffering in their lives and stuff like that, you know what I mean? The people that,
Yeah, man, that's why I left college.
yeah, you know, like, the people that everything's all good all the time in their life, man, they've never, like, they're never gonna become spiritual beings, man. Those are the people that watch, like, football games every Sunday, and, you know what I mean? They ain't on YouTube.
Yeah, being too grounded in this reality.
Yeah.
Like, they whole livelihood.
So,
I feel you.
what do you do with your videos, man? I see you posting a lot of videos. Do you do, like, one a week or something like that?
When I first started, the computer was all working all fine and dandy. I was able to put out like 5-6 videos a week.
Right.
I would just go out in the woods. I'll probably record like 2-3 in a day. Excuse me. 2-3 in a day, and then like edit them all in like course of 2 days and spread them out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was really just go out, do things in one take, and just let whatever comes out. Nowadays, it's more like, say 2 a week. I'm trying to shoot for 2 a week. Because I'm trying to start, inspire me. I'm going to try to do a little podcast. But it's just going to be me over here. So, trying to work all that out. But hey.
You could always hit us up, man. We could do it. We could do another hangout, you know? Talk about some stuff. That's what it's all about, man. Building, you know, steel sharpens steel. And when you're hanging around with, talking with people like us, man, creative people, free thinking, open-minded, you know, it makes you more creative and intelligent and shit like that, you know?
That's true.
And musically and everything. What about the music, man? You're not doing any music at all lately?
It's kind of hard because anytime I want to record, my daughter tries to record too. I'm with her most of the day.
Yeah.
But she really gets into it. She sings all day. She's been singing since she was months. So right now, I'm like, she gonna be something. She gonna be something. So I let her play around a lot.
How old is she now?
3. She turned 4 on the 23rd. Coming right up.
Nice, man.
But no, I'm really trying to get back into it. It's just that it's a kind of mix of what I want to do, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Because, like, I want to make beats, like my own beats, because I don't really see beats out there that I really be feeling too much, unless you got to pay like $300 and all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see if I want to start with making beats and do a little more singing than rapping, but also like not go too far with the singing, no opera shit, but still stay grounded, express all these different emotions that I'm now like connected to.
That's dope, man. The only thing I would say is making beats. It's not as easy as it sounds. You know what I mean?
No, it's not.
It takes a long time.
It's just a thought.
It's a long time to learn how to do that, man. Like, I've been dabbling with it. It takes too much time for me, man. Like, and you got to be dedicated, disciplined, man. Every day, you know, make a beat. You know, because the first like 100 beats aren't going to be that good. You know, you're just learning. It's a steep learning curve, man. It's kind of lets you down. You know, it's like playing the guitar or something. It's really hard,
especially when you can't play the drums.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's the same thing with anything, like rapping. You know.
Yeah, whatever you don't do every day, you're going to suck at.
Yeah.
I started going to the gym 4 months ago, and I was going like 5-6 days a week for 3 months. And then now recently, I've been just doing like 3 times a week, and I could feel the huge difference when I go there.
Yeah.
Huge difference. I'm like, I only took like 2 days off. Like, why I seem like I just threw myself way back. You just gotta go at stuff every day.
I noticed that with skateboarding, man. Like,
oh yeah, definitely skateboard.
Yeah. And like, I want to be out there every day, but like, it's like 105 degrees for the past like week here. Like,
and I know in Philly the humidity is crazy.
Yeah, it's brutal out here right now, man. Like, I was swimming in my pool yesterday. It was like the pool water is like 90 degrees. It's like not even refreshing or anything. It's crazy out here right now. So let me ask you another question, man. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are you gonna be doing 5 years from now?
Man, 5 years.
It's a hard one, man.
5 years. The only thing I can say is that I'm gonna be making my own money. Making my own money, no boss. Just gonna be me, my team, and whoever there, man. Just making money.
That's the dream.
Making money there, and staying in nature, keeping it in a good balance so we don't go overboard.
Alright.
But doing something, I'm just making my own money, doing something that I'm gonna be enjoying. That's why I'm starting painting. Like I've been saying, every time I look at somebody painting, I'm like, yo, I can do that. And then I'm like, well, why aren't you doing it? Yeah. And it's like, well, you got to start from, like we were saying, from 0 point and then keep going up. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just do something. Like this painting right here, I know we talked about it before, but it took like a good 5 hours last night to paint. I was up from like 1 in the morning to 5, and then like a good 2 hours doing the sketching underneath of it and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, I gotta train my focus if I really want to do something. So I was just I had some substances. Like, it was all good and it was fun. It was very exciting using all these different colors and different techniques that I was just doing random shit.
Yeah, man, it really pops with the colors, and like it kind of looks like, like a tourist field or something with the...
definitely I was going for that.
Yeah, I see it. Another thing I wanted to ask you, have you ever, had to deal with, any problems on YouTube? You ever get, any of your videos taken down or stuff like that?
Only thing I'll be getting is some copyright for music. Yeah. But I know it's going to get copyrighted, so I just put it out just for the culture. I'm not thinking I'm going to get ads on it. I'm just putting it out there just because I like that song.
Right. What about...
Other than that, yeah, but it is other psychedelic channels that are, getting copyright strikes for what they talk about.
Yeah.
And I really do see that as, a big thing, so I'm trying to see how Joe Rogan plays with it, even though it seems like he just straight up talks about it and it's on YouTube and nothing happens. So it's a lot of other people, man, but YouTube, I don't know. But I'm trying not to hold my tongue, because whatever happens is whatever happens, but I'm gonna play the business right. I'm gonna play the business a little right.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm in the same boat with you on that, man. When you're getting copyright strikes, or even we got a harassment and bullying strike. And
what?
Yeah. We're talking about the Mandalay Bay massacre.
Oh.
So. Yeah, I guess.
How was he affected by that?
They were, I guess, because we were talking about the crisis actors or whatever.
Oh.
David Hogg. We were bullying him, I guess, so. And then, with all the music and everything.
People just don't like to hear the truth.
That puts in danger all
the
Or
they just don't even like to hear opinion.
That's the thing, man. We're living in a time now where you're not allowed to have an opinion anymore,
No, you're not allowed. That's why in these movies they show where people taking over and, you have like this one singular line of thought, and anything breaking the mold is just like bang bang. Eventually,
You know what's a good example of it?
Right off.
If someone comes out and says they support Trump, like automatically you're racist.
Yo,
And he's the president.
I'm out in the mountains in Cali. This lady that my girl just started working with said out of nowhere, yeah, so I'm a Trump supporter. When she came and told me, I said, why did she say it? Was y'all talking about politics or something? She said, no, she just said it. She just said, yeah, I just think I need to say I'm a Trump supporter.
That's surprising because
like,
you never hear people say that. Like, and people voted for him, man. Like, where's all the people that voted for him saying that they support him? You know what I mean? They're scared to say it. But what do you think about Trump, man? You like Trump or no?
Man, of course he's doing a lot of things that's hurting a lot of people, separating families from their kids and everything. Like, I wish somebody would take my kid. Like, we going to war, but
Yeah.
but on my, like, I'll say, like, on my sage tip, he was bound to show up. He was bound to pop up in some culture and shake the world up like he is right now. Because when we look at him, we like see that snappy side of us. We see like really for everybody. Like for me too, I was like able to see sides of myself where I would not be thinking and I would just say stuff or say stuff sarcastically or with a I don't know, like an seemingly intelligent tone and all that shit. So I thank Trump because he showed me some stuff about me, and I was like, yo, alright, can't be like that no more. So I thank him for that.
I think it kind of goes with the darkest before dawn thing. Like, you know, like he could end up being good for us because he's exposing how fucked up the system is and shit. You know what I mean? Just by being Trump. You know, just by being Trump.
Definitely.
So yeah, but I'm a lot of the people that I talk to that are like truth seekers and stuff. Some of them like Trump. They think he's on the side of the people, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you on the same? Are you on the same planet that I'm on? I don't think you are.
You're on the side of the rich.
Yeah, right.
The rich and the people that don't like methods. Like.
The rich and the people that don't like who?
Mexicans.
Yeah.
My Mexican brothers and sisters.
That's fucked up, man. What about your Instagram? You be posting videos on your Instagram? Like clips from your videos?
Yeah, I just be trying to get people a little involved, give them a little snippet before and see if they want to check out the full video.
I like that.
Sometimes a picture... What'd you say?
I just started doing that myself. You kind of inspired me to do that, you know?
It's like a commercial.
Yeah. So what? Let the people know what your Instagram is and your YouTube channel. Promo all the links and everything like that.
Hey, if y'all want to find me, just type in Just Ty Now, Captain Naga, N-A-G-A, not Captain Nigga. But just look me up. I'm on Twitter too. It's Just Ty, stands for Just Think About It. And tying is just when you combine your mind, heart, and just keep that spinning circle going, and you let whatever comes out, come out. And that's all right now.
Alright, cool, man. Yeah, everyone make sure you go, I think am I lagging?
A little bit, but I can pick up what you're saying.
Alright, yeah, everyone go check that out. Leave Captain Naga some love, man. Check his channel out. It's good shit, man. I go there all the time, and I'm learning stuff about myself. You know, it's real human interaction, like, you know, it's real stuff. It's grounded.
Yeah, I try not to be too... Yeah, just say grounded. I try not to, like, tell people what to do. Like, hey, your life sucks and you suck, so you need to do this if you want to be somebody in life. Like, I really stray away from that. Every single thing that I talk about is most of the time something I literally went through myself the previous day, or I'm talking myself through in that moment. And I'm just tying on the camera, as I say. I'm just letting it out. And sometimes I be having random thoughts. Sometimes I'm on a little substance. But I just like to just set the camera up and just talk. Go hiking in the woods. Like, where I really moved to in Chico, California, is like 20 miles of mountain hike that you can go. And it's connected to the Sacramento River, kinda, if you go the opposite way. But I just be hiking, carrying the camera, sweating, riding the bike, just talking. Because mostly I don't carry music with me because I don't have a cell phone. And even though, I just got this iPod, this old classic 30 gig.
Yeah.
But hey, it's 30 gigs. I can hold a lot of music. But when I'm out there, I don't really like go with music. So I'm just me. I'm just all me. So whatever words come out is really what's there. And I'm from Philly. I'm from the project. So it ain't nothing fake about me. It's impossible.
I kind of wanted to ask you something about that. Like, do you think that kind of atmosphere, like, it lends itself to be more spiritual? You know what I mean? When you're in nature, you don't even have a cell phone. You're like, you don't bring music with you. Like, you're in tune with nature and what's going on. You know, just you and nature, man. Like, that's how you get that clarity and get grounded. You know, walking barefoot in the grass, on the ground, on the earth, man. You know.
Yeah. I was even when I was still in Philly, I was inspired by this guy. You gotta check out his channel. He's real funny. He says the same thing in almost all the videos, but it is worth it. Infinite Waters, but he always said just go out in nature, get your butt out in nature. So I would just like go to Fairmount Park, even though it's only like 1 mile long, and just sit and go out. And I was like, yo, I really want this. I really want to live in the woods. So it was crazy when life set me up, or I set myself up, because I'm in the universe, whatever, to be in California, literally in the woods, like not in LA, but like in NorCal. Mm-hmm. Like close to Humboldt County. I got to make it up there one day, but right now where I'm at is cool. And being out in nature and not hearing cars and everything, like you'll hear me talk about in the videos, and not even hearing people talk, is like all you hear is nothing. You just you hear the trees, you're able to hear the grass just swaying and going. It was weird at first, but it was welcoming. And once you get used to it and know that no animal is just going to like pop out and get you, you start really chilling.
Yeah, man. Sounds like you're living the dream over there, man. Salute, much love.
So far.
We should do this again
Same
sometime,
year, bro.
man.
Same year. Yeah, we gotta do this again.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna end it because I don't know if it's still recording or not. It's been like a little bit, so cool, man. Good,
all right, bro.
Good shit. Talk to you soon, man. Keep in touch. Stay woke, man.
Stay woke. Just Ty. Adios.